In this world I've been searching for the truth so far. Oh no, there is no way I could find it. Oh, all I wanna see is
Ayo, Namibia, Africa, and the world. This is Shoza Mogogos, and you guys are watching NamCreative. Subscribe and Blade Idem. Check.
Yes, good morning, our viewers. It's NamCreative Content Creators channel again. Yeah, it's good to see you. Today we're at the Omaheke Regional Library that is based in Gobabis. It's the 14th, the 15th of February. Happy Valentine's, by the way. Yes, today we are interviewing one of the most influential arts and craftists in the region. He also happens to be a teacher in transforming and transferring his skills to the youth of the region. Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Morning.
Welcome to our channel, NamCreative Content Creators. Can you just perhaps introduce yourself?
Yes. Morning, everybody. I'm Silverius Olibile, the Art Extension Officer, Omaheke Region, Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture. So this morning I'm here with my brothers. They want to come and interview, hear what's happening here, what's going on in the arts. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
How did you actually start with the art?
Yeah, actually, how I started, I've never dreamed of becoming a visual artist, actually. Yeah. My dream was actually to become a musician.
All right.
Yes, sir. So, but when I finished school this side of Dream Obsessed years back, then I decided to go back home, Windhoek, to go and do my music. Arriving there, I found my cousin teaching my friends the visual, how to draw and so on. So these guys, and I told them, no, brothers, I want to do music. Then they told me, no, music is time wasting, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Join us. So I joined the guys. And since that day, no, I'm a happy man. I mean, no regrets. So now I'm a visual artist. I'm not a musician. Yes.
Yeah, no, that it's great to hear that. You know, I mean, in life, we never know actually where life will lead us. You know, we do have our own dreams and aspirations, but the Lord will lead us to the right destinations. To continue with our interview, your current position, you say, is a what? Technical?
Art Extension Officer.
Art Extension Officer.
Yes, sir.
As an Art Extension Officer, what are your daily responsibilities like at work? Let's say your day-to-day things that you have to do.
Actually, my mandate is to develop the arts in the region, to also to introduce the public to the arts, and also encourage the young artists and community artists also to join my program, to go and study at the college for better
skills.
Yeah, better skills, and also for employment or just skills to improve your art, so that you can make more and better money. Yeah.
And from your point of view or from your observation, how is the participation from the youth in the region?
It's very weak. It's very weak. I'm now here since the year 2001. Yes.
2001. That's almost a good 23 years.
Yes, yeah. But I tried every year. I have some arts awareness in the community. Yeah, but you can see the interest. It's very weak.
You know, but it's understandable. I mean, we are as youth in this country. In most cases, we are raised to rather understand things like athletics and footballs and such things. I think the arts and crafts is not really something that is so much exposed or so much. I mean, for example, in primary school, in most of our lower grades, even secondary grades, you don't really find this a subject of arts and crafts.
Yeah, no, I used to I used to go to the schools to teach there, and really there is art teachers at the schools, but you know, what I have seen also when I was also still studying, you know, art teachers, they don't have the skill. Even when they are studying there for their, I don't know what they call it, for their studies there, you know, if they get homework to go and draw a person or somebody's face, they give it to an artist to do it for them. So they are going to get marks and pass, but actually you can't even draw a face. By the paper, you got your paper. That's what is happening. That's what is happening. So, and the artists are, some artists are lying idle, they don't have job, or they are struggling to sell their works. So government must see how they can bring in the artists, as art teachers,
Yeah, that's a very good point there from our guest. To continue with our interview, you did touch a bit upon your brother who initially influenced you in a way to start with the arts and crafts, or to start painting or drawing. Can you just perhaps after that, were there any other influencers? After you started painting, maybe you fell in love with the art, and I mean you get to know more, and somebody else starts influencing you in a bigger aspect. For example, the Van Goghs and such kind of people.
You know, my people who, actually it's just the local artist, Namibian artist.
Correct, yes. The John Mafengawas, for example.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know about this.
I know about John Mafengawa. He's more of a printer. He's one of our biggest artists here, although he passed on. But I'm not a printer, but I liked his works. Those are the influence, the Joe Mafengawas, the Joe Madisia is one of his pictures. He was one of the greatest guys currently. Van Wyk, Andrew Van Wyk in Rehoboth. Temba Masala, somewhere there in Luderis down there. We have those Hertlas Valyun, those guys, Kay Coley, you know, is the artist I know and which inspired me, their works and so on. But also, actually, I'm a sculptor, I'm a stone sculptor. So I get this inspiration, I got it from guys, David Chirwa, Zambia, the guys in Zimbabwe, Tafuma Gutsa, those guys, I got the inspiration from there. So now I can say I'm a stone sculptor actually. It's that I'm a visual artist. That's how I get the job, and every year I send students to the college.
All right, that is very inspiring to the youth out there. It was yesterday when we passed by the library here, and we were just coming to make some photocopies, and we saw that there was some kind of exhibitions or some items to be exhibited that were outside there. And what actually caught my eye specifically was the sculpting, because there were two statues there outside, and I was really interested in what material was used for that, like from my personal side, you know. Looking at the exhibition, the sculptures there is paper mache sculptures, where we use newspapers and glue and so on. It's pretty hard though. It's very hard. It's not like the others, you know, the guys who are in prison, they use other stuff like maize meal and soap. For example. And that is very weak material. All right. All right. And the other thing that caught my eye is what was because one was a statue of somebody, I don't really remember the other one, but there was some information or some hidden message behind the sculpting. That's actually my students' work. One is mine, the big one, but I just make I just want to make something more African. I was just playing with ideas. I mean, also to show the
guys, what you can do. It was not actually, I didn't actually plan what I want to do. I just want to make a face to show the guys that, no, you can make even
an item such as that.
Yeah.
Right. To continue with our interview, sir, perhaps you can touch a little bit on your. You did say you went to school at Dries Moses. Maybe just a little bit more on your educational background in the arts. Maybe seminars or things like that you have attended.
Yeah, let's say after.
It's not really seminars. Those are workshops. Yes.
Yeah, workshops. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, I started first my first classes of Sandy, Madi. It was at we call it bricks. It was at the old compound in Windhoek.
Yes, I remember the old compound there. Yeah.
But
multi-purpose youth center, huh?
Yeah, around there. Yeah. We had a place called Bricks. Yeah, where all the guys, all the artists that time, there were only a few, they were not very much. For the drama and the poets, we have guys like Pada Kobesi, Boli Motseng, Sandy Madi.
Yeah, I remember the great Boli.
What is the other guys? Nanup. Nanup is the one guy. Robert. Yeah, he passed on. Yeah, those guys is the guys who started actually the arts in Katutura. Those guys at Bricks, Boli them, those. Yeah.
You can basically say they started the arts in the country that time because possibly that time there were not really any organizations that were.
Yeah. And they were the new guys. There were guys before them, artists, but they were not like walking of the community. They were just on their own.
Yes.
But when these guys came, they started to do things with us in the community. Yeah, I can say it's the pioneers.
Yes.
Yeah, they started with their art classes, drama classes, poetry, and so on. So I started there. From there, I went maybe for a year to the College of the Arts, and then I joined. I started. I can say when I started the JMAC. When I came there, the guys who tried before me, they couldn't get the guys from Katutura to the center.
Because that one was based in town.
In town behind the Windhoek High School, so it was very far from the guys from the
from the locations. Yes.
Yeah, but then when I came there, I talked to my friends. I get a few of them. That's how we started to make it bigger and bigger. And the JMAC became very big. Yeah, we were there a few years, and we were just. How can I say? Actually, most of I can say we learn, we teach each other. We learn from our own friends because we were like a group of guys coming every morning together from Katutura and so on. So, and the guys were coming every day because something you are enjoying. Because if you stay at home, during the day you don't have friends. You are just alone. So you have to go to the center to to have your day.
Otherwise, just to socialize.
Otherwise, if you stay at home,
you'll be bored or you get involved even in some other
activities and so on. Yes.
Correct. As an established artist currently, I'm sure you have attended some couple of exhibitions around. Is there a specific one that strikes or stands out in your journey?
Yeah, actually, let's say after the JMAC, I started let's say after a year or so. I was working with the director.
Yes.
I mean the curator of the National Art Gallery. At that time it was Ms. Hines.
Okay.
So then they started to invite. I was invited also to international workshops. Our local one, the Tulipamwe. From Tulipamwe, I went to Pachipamwe in Zimbabwe. Also, I went to stay with my friends in Zambia for a few months. And also I went to a workshop where there was one in Kenya, there was one in Spain, there was one in the UK, and also France, Reunion Islands. I was there working with Jack Bengti, them and Eric Pongerard, those big artists. Yeah, but the biggest exhibition actually I saw and I enjoyed very much, it was the one in Zimbabwe.
Uh-huh.
The one in Zimbabwe when we had the workshop there. And then there was an exhibition, we had an exhibition. But the one guy, the Voti in Zimbabwe, he had like a group exhibition. So we went to view that exhibition, you know, the biggest exhibition outside my country. So I liked it, I enjoyed it. Yes, it was great.
No, that's great to hear. You know, I'm even getting shivers, you know, because most of the youth out there, they tend to think that there is no bread and butter, for example, in the arts and crafts. Just by you mentioning all the places that you travel and the opportunities that the arts and crafts has given you, I mean, it should open some kind of eyes to the youth out there that it's not really something that doesn't build up or doesn't give you opportunities such as.
Yeah, as I told you yesterday, we had a meeting, so we are planning, we have to see the governors and so on, because really things like craft shops and so on, you know, you don't see, like in Gobabis, which is the main town, you don't see the arts and craft in the street. Yeah, tourists are just passing here.
Yes. And there's a lot of tourists that pass here,
yeah,
honestly.
Go to Botswana, spend their money there, buy the art and craft, come off the money again, pass Gobabis, go to Windhoek, buy another stuff, and then they fly. So here in Gobabis, actually, we are losing. You don't get anything from the tourist. Yeah. So we are planning to see the governor and the leaders in the region to see if we can have places in town where artists can sell their works and even craft shops and so on. And to even planning a small one now here at the library, as you can see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we want to start here.
And those are very great innovative plans you have there. I want to touch a bit on the community outreach programs that maybe you might have set up for this year as the office here.
Yeah, actually, the group, it's a new group which we want to establish, actually a working group that we want to establish to help the artists, maybe also to get funding for materials. Then if we have materials at one place, then we can also give it to our members, you know, apply for funding at the National Arts Council, get the materials for our members, for the artists. Yes.
When a young artist, for example, comes to you with some good artwork, for example, and he wants advice on how to market and promote his work, what kind of advice can you give him?
Yeah, no, I'm advising them, you know, because actually here there is no galleries and stuff, you know, so I give them the information about the National Art Gallery, how they can go about it. Because in Gobabis there is nothing really. That's why I'm trying to put up a craft shop where maybe you can exhibit artists' work. But, you know, it's only for art. We don't have a really good place. Yeah, but really a good artist, if you want to sell your work, the only place is the National Art Gallery where they can sell your work also on a very good price. Yeah.
Have you tried, or are you involved also, I mean, since the world has been changing of late, have you tried to get involved maybe on some social media platforms that might be involved in this kind of a trade, for example? Maybe set up some kind of a social media group or some kind of channel where the artist's work can also be a little bit of exposed?
No, it's only now recently that we started such a group, because, you know, it's just like you are just alone, you don't see other artists, you are inviting guys to come so that we can do things, but, you know, you are just working alone in isolation. So, you know, it's now that we get guys now, it's only now that we are creating a group or what, arts and craft group.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good luck with that. I believe those are really good plans that can help our youth here in Omaheke just to get some bread and butter here and there. Before we close off our interview, is there any other matters that you like to touch? Maybe some information that you like to give to the youth, or anything that you like to share with our viewers?
Yeah, I would like to talk to the young man, artist, woman of Gobabis, you know. You know, people are, if you look at people here in Omaheke, you know, there's no job. Even those who are working, the salary is not enough,
Okay.
you know. And what I've seen also, like, for example, the disabled people, or somebody who's just getting a pension. People don't want to supplement their income.
Yes.
You know, like for the disabled people, you are disabled, maybe your foot, but your hands are okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And people don't want to do art. I mean, there is some, locally we have a certain roots which we can develop and work on it, like the people in Kavango. But currently no one is working on that. I'm trying to introduce this wood, but nobody is very soft. Yeah. And people don't want, you know, they don't want, and it's money.
Yes.
Tourists are looking for those kind of things.
Yes.
But people, they just, I don't know, they say they are suffering, it's hunger and what, but we have something to supplement our income. The disabled people. People must send the disabled to the class. So that also they can become artists, go to the college, go and study. They can
supplement some of their income.
To make extra money. Also they can become teachers and so on. Because there is really future, there is employment in this. In the future there will be employment. You can say I'm just alone, the whole region. Yeah.
All right, as you hear the message there, let us work together to uplift our community here. I hope the message is very clear out there. Would like to thank the art officer, our guest for today, Mr. Olibile. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And we wish you the best for future endeavors.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
I